Hey YouTube, it's Aiden here. I'm just making a delivery for work, but not to be alarmed, I am hands-free, and you're on the steering wheel, so you may or may not turn a little bit when I'm turning, so pardon me if anybody has a little bit of motion sickness. So this video is just kind of, not really in a response, but pretty much the main focus I want to make on this video is, personally, my version of the difference between just being a lesbian and identifying as trans. I have a lot of people who email me and they ask me, how did I know, and I, and they tell me, usually a lot of people's stories are very similar, how they always like girls, and they've always liked to dress in boy clothes, but they don't quite feel like a man. Do I think transition is right for them? So, first off the bat, I always say to everybody, I don't know if transition is right for anybody. You know what I mean? I can't determine that. That's not something I can determine. And then the second thing I always say is I suggest them to go to therapy to help get that outside perspective and have someone that they could really open up to without the fear of friends or family finding out anything. But I think the main focus here is that you can be a girl and you can wear men's clothes and you can wear boxers and, you can want to look muscular and like girls and, without being transgendered. I have some friends who are very masculine, extremely masculine, but they're feminine. I mean, they're not feminine, sorry. They're super masculine, but they're lesbians, and they have, I feel like when you're playing with that gender line, I feel like anybody, you can't help but think maybe, maybe I am a lesbian, or maybe I am trans, or, you kind of battle that in between, but I don't think that just because you happen to be a female who likes female and dresses like a guy, that you are particularly transgendered. I feel like a lot of people are kind of crossing that line super quick. They just see, me or other guys out there who are, transgendered, and they think that, I kind of dress like a guy, and I like girls, so I must be trans too, I feel like it doesn't take years to know that you're a man inside, but I do feel like it takes a good amount of time, or it should take you a good amount of time to decide if that's the lifestyle you want to live, if that's the path that you think you should be going down. I don't think it should be just something you just pick because you fit the quote-unquote criteria of being transgendered. Same thing with men, transitioning to females. I know, or maybe not anymore, but I've known some very, very feminine males, gay males, who are nothing but girl all over, besides their anatomy, but they have no desire to transition to a female because that's not who they are. They are a gay man, and they're proud of that. They like that gender crossing line, that gender queer, able to play, both sides. And I know girls and guys like this, and I just want, people ask for my opinion, so, that's what I'm doing in this video. I'm just kind of giving out my opinion of, how do I know if you're trans? I don't. But if you really have no problem, waking up every day and you're a lesbian and you dress how you dress and you're okay with that and you can get by every day, then I don't know if transition's right for you. I mean, but if you're getting up and, you know, upset how your clothes fit or how you look, or, you know, when you want to be fitting in with the guys and not the girls, and not because of your sexual orientation, but more because of how you actually truly feel inside, you know? So, you know, that's how I feel. I just feel like you don't have to just make a choice right away. Nobody, you know, just because testosterone and estrogen are available to you doesn't mean that you should just say, all right, yeah, I'm going to get that, you know, because you really need to be 100% sure. There's so many people that message me that are so on the borderline, and they wake up one day, they feel very feminine, they wake up another day, they feel very masculine. I don't suggest starting testosterone until you wake up every day feeling like a man. You know, I don't think that, you know, it's just so something you can't take back. You know, even if I one day woke up and said, you know what, I'm a female, okay? I'm screwed and tattooed all over my body. You know what I mean? I will never get this facial hair to go away unless I go get laser surgery, okay? It ain't going nowhere. All this facial hair is sticking with me. You know, same thing with how my face has changed. Yeah, my fat will redistribute after I stop testosterone, and, you know, I might lose a little bit of muscle mass, you know, get a little bit more of my hips and my ass back, but, you know, I'm not gonna suddenly look like a girl, you know, all the main structural parts of my body aren't gonna go back, you know, the elongation of my face isn't gonna go away, my voice is gonna always be like this. Yeah, I could try to make it a little higher, but, you know, it's not really going anywhere. So, I don't know, I guess the whole point is just that, to let everybody know that it's okay to be a lesbian. It's okay to be transgender too, but, you know, it's alright to ride that line. I think the more people that do ride that line, it almost helps trans people in some aspects, just because the more that the genderqueer people are around and, you know, screaming from the rooftops, the more people are going to understand the crossing of genders, the transgendered, everybody underneath that big ass umbrella we all hang out under, you know, that's what's going to get the world to hopefully one day understand enough to respect the transgender, genderqueer, you know, community. Alright, I don't know if I said all that right, but, happy St. Patty's Day, everybody. It's St. Patrick's Day. It's Saturday. I'm working, but, I hope everybody enjoys their day, and otherwise, this video, I hope it didn't make you sick. I will,